there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host Douglas Larlin. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. And 3, after each question, nope. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat. 5-10 seconds left. That'll line up with us live. Tonight, there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40 points, maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. What year, multiple choice, what year was Macbeth written? 1606, 1656, 1706, 1756. 45 seconds on our time clock. What year was Macbeth written? If you don't know what Macbeth is, it was a, I believe it was a TV show. It was on ABC. God, I wish my mom drove a school bus for that joke, Cyrus. I really do. Oh, God, I wish my mom drove an ass. I really do. 3, 2, 1, 0. Show me now, please. Pretty please. 1656, 1656, 1656, 1656. They never write the answer as the first one in a multiple choice. It's 1606, you silly goofs. Everyone knows that. Question 2, true or false? The Great Wall of China is visible from space. 45 seconds on top of the clock. Wait, did you say my sound level's too low? Oh. That's, let me fix that. I've been complaining about audio levels for so long. That should be better. My mistake. I'll also just start screaming. True or false? The Great Wall of China is, in fact, visible from space. Outer space. Not like from a space. Let's see it. We've got true, we've got false, we've got false, we've got true, we've got false. The answer is false. It is not visible from space, despite people saying for all time that it is visible from space. Question 3. For 2 points within 1,000, how many seconds are there in a day? 45 seconds on the clock. Within 1,000. How many seconds are there in a day? Oh, that's funny. I'm not so, that's hilarious. T-Girl, you're absolutely correct. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Mwah. Two, 1, 0. What do we got? Look at all you doing math and shit. We were so close, Grandma's PT Cruiser. You added a 0. 86,400. We were looking for 86,000, so 85,400 to 87,400 gets you a point. Or 2 points. I don't even remember what I asked now. Question 4. Virgin Trains. This is a TM. Virgin Trains, Virgin Atlantic, and Virgin Racing are all companies owned by which famous entrepreneur? 45 seconds. Julia Jazz, I want to give that one to you, but I don't know where your comma is, even though very clearly it has to be between the 6 and the 4. You didn't write it. There could be a decimal in there you didn't account for. Yeah, so pseudonym, just write your answer in the chat at about 5 or 10 seconds left on the timer. That lines up with us live. That's basically everything. Outside of that, just have fun and talk about whatever they're talking about. I don't pay attention. 210. I do pay attention. Mahalo. Good. Richard Branson is correct. Richard Branson. Half point, anyone want to read? Got it. Go ahead, bud. That is absolutely correct. Thank you so much. Round of applause for that read. Don't worry about that. What a great read. True or false in the play Oedipus Rex. Oedipus kills his father due to jealousy in loving his mother. Pseudonym, we're happy to have you. So take that. You're excited to be here. How much more excited do you think I am that you're here? Your excitement is crap compared to mine. T-Girl, everyone's going to be watching Trivia Ronin 415 years from now. That's easy. Let's see him. True, false, true, false, false, true, false. The answer is false. False. Wrong Oedipus. Question 6. Yeah, you're on it. You're on it, Twitch. On what piece of furniture would you find a dakimakura or dakimakura? On what piece of furniture would you find a dakimakura? 45 seconds on the clock. Well, you know the answer, Julia, if you're going to tell me you typed too fast. It's easy to say it now. Oh. Oh, I thought this was close enough. If it's right, it's right. I can't really... I'm looking for furniture. That's why I didn't say room or where or something. Yes, let's see them. All right, good. We got couch, table, shelf, couch. You are, I'm assuming, correct. Is that Warfu? I can't read the, but it's the bed. It's a body pillow. Waifu. Got, oh, now I get it. Yes, it's a full-size stuffed people pillow, except without it being people. Correct. Good on you, though, for knowing that. I didn't think anybody would get that when I asked. It was one of those where I go, did I just not know something my whole life? Hey, pseudonym, thanks for the follow. Oh, well then, thank God you figured that out. What an interesting question. That was like a Slumdog Millionaire moment. Question 7. How many colors are there in the rainbow? 45 seconds. Yeah, pseudonym, let's appropriate. Woo! What's in the box? How many? Yeah, Tara, I'm sorry I made you count. Let's see him. Infinite. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I fucking get it. I'm not gonna shit on you for that answer. Yeah, outside of that, it's 7. I guess in these small periods where they go from one to the other, piece of garbage. Yeah, it's infinite. Question 8. Which addictive chemical is found in eggplant seeds? 45 seconds. Tara, that doesn't answer my question. You just said letters. I could have said Roy G. Biv. You gotta count the letters of Roy G. Biv. You don't worry about how drunk I am, Pseudonym. I'm always drunk. That's my secret. Grandma's PT Cruiser, how you doing so far? Question 8, you got 4 more? 1? Atta baby, let's see it. Crack cocaine. Caffeine, oh, I feel so bad. It's not caffeine, it is the other "-ine," nicotine. There are only 2 "-ines. Only 2 "-ines, everyone knows that. Oh, puppy, I hate that I'm going to give you a point every time. Can we see Lucifer? Hey, hi, hey, you got a couch recently. You got your very own couch. Hi. Oh, I hate you. God damn. Why can't... I wish I could hate you. Said in the voice of the person who says, I wish I could quit you. Question 9. What alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries? Yeah. Grandma's PT Cruiser. You should have an in on this one. What alcoholic drinks made from juniper berries? Mainly. Thank God. You had paying off. You got nicotine and then this one. So many people saying opium, and that is the best. That's the best answer. I wish it was. I'd be eating so much more eggplant. Don't do drugs, kids. Let's see it. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's opium, but I do remember that. Or that's weed, isn't it? Isn't it like THC and I don't know. Poppy seed bagels. That's yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Gin, still the answer. I don't know why I just wanted you to see my face while it was on the screen. Who wants to read it for half? All right, go ahead, Joey. "45 seconds on the clock," which shakes... By the way, Greg, do you see why you should have gotten that last one? Okay. Did you get it? Good, good. I didn't look. I wanted to make sure. Which Shakespeare play inspired the musical West Side Story? Also pronounced Side Story. Poppy seed. Right. 2-0. Team, what do we got? Yeah. Yes. Romeo, Alfa Romeo, and Juliet. Let's get right into round 2. You guys keep talking about whatever the fuck you're talking about on Twitch chat. I love that about you. Question 1. What's the name given to Indian food cooked over charcoal in a clay oven? What is the name of Indian food cooked over charcoal in a clay oven? 45 seconds on the clock. I think I need a little more volume now. Man, my mic's just not doing it right. What is the name given to Indian food cooked over charcoal in in a clay oven? Sorry, I was going to ask a question. Thumbs up if you've had Indian food in this month. I'm not going to give points, I'm just curious. Nice, Jasper. Nice pud. Cough, cough, cough. $210. Yeah, Twitch, you look good. Let's see it. Yep. Nan's gonna be the right answer. Tandoori we were looking for. Tandoori. Question 2. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a word, so just look at it. Ananas or ananas or ananias or something else. It might be anus. I hope so. Is mostly used as the word in other languages for what fruit? Thank you. Pronounced bananas. Ananas is mostly used as the word in other languages for what fruit? Oh, this music. I'm so glad this music is on Twitch. Nothing makes me want to be a 1986 teen drama than this song. $210. Julia, strong. Ooh. Apples is so close. We're looking for the Chris Pine version. Pineapples. He should make a brand of apples. I think we can all agree, obviously. Question 3. Who wrote the award-winning musical In the Heights? 45 seconds. I don't know if you guys noticed, I did a lot of musical stuff, Broadway stuff so far this round. It was because I've always told Alex, sorry, not that Alexandra, the other one, who comes, that she was going to, I was going to do this for her at some point, and she didn't show up tonight. So when she's here next, you guys can all be my witness. Who wrote the award-winning musical In the Heights? Let's see it. Sondheim. Lin-Manuel Miranda is the answer. Pre-Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's what got him famous enough to write the other one. Who wants it? Half point. Who wants to read? Anyone? No one? All right, it's me. True or false? Adolf Hitler was born in Australia. 45 seconds. Adolf Hitler was born in Australia. Am I telling the truth or am I telling the false? I'm surprised we don't have more as Hitler Youth. Oh, did he? What was his... I was there for a lot of it. What was his question? Was it Captain America? What hero beat up? Something like that, beat up? Because he was doing... Oh, I thought his first round. Got it. I think that's less about Hitler than mine. All right, let's see it. We've got true, we've got false, we've got true. No one wrote true. It's false. Everyone got it. All skate. Christian, that's K-R-E-S, Chun. Question 5. From what state does Poland spring water bottles come from? And I don't know if that's the bottles or the bottles with water in them. but the Poland spring water bottles come from what state? 45 seconds. With the water in them, I know this is correct. I do not know if it's where the bottles originate. Yeah, T-Girl, you get it. The state of thirst? That's fun. I had to reread my question to see why the fuck you were showing me that. If I cursed less, I could say we were able to be watched by children on YouTube. But I don't. But I don't. Colorado, Montana. Let's see. A solid state. Illinois. Hopefully not Michigan. That's... Listen, if you think you got the point, you got it. Maryland, Maine. It is Maine. You know how they get it? They drain the main vein. That's a pretty solid joke I just thought of. Question 6. Yes, it was. It was a liquid joke. Question 6. Computer manufacturer Compaq was acquired for $25 billion in 2002 by which company? Tara, if you gave a fuck, you wouldn't be Tara. What is this song, though? No thanks. There we go. Every song is Vision Quest from now on. Two, 1, 0. Or as the Brits say, Zed. It is HP. Intel is a good guess. Microsoft, good guess. HP is correct. Oh, come back. Now I need to show the world that I wrote that. There we go. Hewlett Packard. Question 7. Anybody want a half point? I feel like I'm... No one wants to read? Who has already? Okay. What is the real... Sorry. What is real haggis made of? Oh, boy. Real haggis is made of parts of what animal? I should have reread that. Real haggis is made of parts of what animal? What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, that's what it's called. How I Murdered an Axe Murderer. Got it. So I Married an Axe Murderer, starring Mike Myers. I'm sure they did say it as he was doing a Scottish accent. Let's see it. We were looking for the animal, not the part of the animal. The sheep. We were looking for sheep. Lamb, stomach, sheep. Sheep shank. Trucker's hitch. Question 8. In Les Mis, who is prison code 24601? In Les Miserables, who is prison code 24601? You got 25 seconds. If anybody wants to put 2 hats on their head, I'll give you a point. Atta baby. That gets it. There it is. 2 people got it. 2-1-0. And I'll give it to you, Alex, for sure. Of course, I'm going to give that to you. All right, who do I get? What answers? What are my answers? Yeah, the lead actor is correct. Jean Valjean is the character. Jean Valjean. Question 9. Yeah, Jean Guy. Jean Guy, I believe is what you wrote. Question 9. Bergamot oil. I can't say that. Bergamot oil. Flavors what kind of tea? 45 seconds. I'm looking for a color or lack thereof. Bergamot oil. Flavors what kind of tea? Tell me. I have to assume this is a Julian thing, which is why he giggled. Oh, nice. No, I wouldn't. Possibly. Yeah. I always assume it's a Julian thing. Let's see it. We got gray, Earl Grey. Black is fine. It might also be Earl Grey, but Earl Grey and yeah. And question 10. Astasia is how I'm pronouncing that. Means the inability to do what? Astasia means the inability to do what? Astasia means the inability to do what? 2-1-0. What do we got? Balance is really good. What is color? Something color. Move, smell, stand up is what is correct. I don't know if it has anything to do with balance because I don't know.
Disney princesses. Things you can stick up your ass that are nutritious, and Black history.
Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
And welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and I'm not wearing pants.
As of August 2019, what is the top grossing film to hold an MPAA rating of G?
It's gonna be a nice, quiet, intimate show.
She murders deaf children right after they get cochlear implants.
Don't ever forget I can kill people I think about.
We make up for it by being less creepy than Drew Carey.
Shit's going down on Twitch.
It's like 4 dementia movies. I wanted to watch them, but I forgot. Remember movies in theaters when they made money? That was the thing.
I'll make love to you.
Am I supposed to wait?
Saturday night and you're on Twitch during a pandemic. If you're not drinking, you're doing it wrong.
It's a cat toy on a reusable straw.
Fuck with that algorithm.
This is Doug's tie, by the way.
You almost don't need a gunshot to die.
Doug, you think we'll get a lawsuit out of this one?
I don't care.
Don't fuck this up, McNelly.
If you guys were just fucking dumb, I'd be better at this as a host.
It was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. That came out in 2019. When was that?
3, 2, 1, come back if you're not back. Okay, guys, this is Wayla. Wayla stands for What Are You Looking At? This is the visual portion of the night. As always, round 3 is Wayla. Anyway, so I'm going to get right into it. This week's a little different. We've done it like this before. I'm just every now and then going to do this. Anyway, welcome to the world of crosswords. Question 1. The clue is one across, Picnic Crasher, 45 seconds to answer. We all believe you, Tara. You're an actor. You'd never lie. No, as we go. I'm going to be showing the answer in the next one. I did consider keeping them blank the entire time, and then I thought then I'm asking people to basically draw a crossword, and I didn't want to do that. But I might do that in the future. I just didn't do it this time. 3, 2, 1. I think this is probably the setup easy one. Good, 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 good. Yeah, guys, it's ant. Ant is the answer. Right? All right. Question 2 is one down. Run space into conflict. 45 seconds. In parentheses, into conflict. Run what? It means into conflict. I would say this is tougher than Picnic Crasher. Moaning? All right. Let's see it. Who's got something for me? 5 letters. Run after, run amok, run ahead, run array, run afoul is correct. We were looking for run afoul. What? That said one down. It was question 2. That's correct. Now I can see why that was a thing. But that was so. Question 3 is 4 across, blue ribbon position. $20 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Looks like most people got it. First is correct. First. Question 4 is 7 across, thrown at bad actors. Seven across, thrown at bad actors. Bad. Yeah, take that, Julian. Three, 2, 1, 0. Yep. It is tomato. Tomato. I thought it was boulder, but... question 5 is 3 down. Severe psychological distress. We got 16 viewers and only 3 people answering. These aren't that hard, Twitch. Now I'm shitting on my Twitch viewers for no reason. Come on, you're better than that. This is why your mother left. Ooh, there you go, T-Girl. I like hearing that. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trauma. Trauma's correct. 8 across. Popular college football team. This is your kryptonite pseudonym? So you're a big Michigan State fan? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yo, Julia, well done. Yes, absolutely. Duluth, no, great guess. Auburn is correct. We were looking for Auburn. And 9 across is question, I think, like 6 or so. I don't know anymore. Feather in one's cap. Yeah, QVC, Sparty. It wasn't the answer. Check out those guns if you can. If you can do it and look at my huge ass, just my huge ass. It was a popular college football team, QVC. All right, let's see it. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Plume. And the next one is 2 down. Finally, we got there. Type of cloud. I didn't think I did this one. I thought I skipped, but now it's one of them. Because in my head I went, oh, this is too easy. And then I still put it on there. So, baby girl put it on there. Okay, the puzzle is what is 6 down? Can you do it? Give that guy a cigar. All of them, man. All of them. All right, 10 seconds. Just start answering. I don't want to wait. This was a ridiculous one. Yeah, Nimbus. Nimbus is correct. Did I do? I hope I didn't do another one, but now I'm thinking I did. Ugh, I did. The totter to its teeter was supposed to be the last one. The last one. 45 seconds. The totter to its teeter. Start tallying your... Oh, not yet. I forgot there's... This is the whole... It's a whole puzzle. But you're absolutely correct, and it is apparently a word, and it's just not the way you usually say it. But I think it's like a past participle versus the actual action of doing it. I love my peepees too. Oh, that. Not what I meant. Let's see it. Yeah. To see what you saw. Yeah. All right. And that's the finished stew. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. What kind of fish is this? 45 seconds. Just finish off the, I don't even know now. How many? I don't even know what I'll be honest, I don't even know if I did 10 on here. Is this 10? Oh, okay. Whew. Whew. Because I thought this was the last one. I didn't want you to write on the crossword on purpose. Correct. Does anybody speak George? No. 3-1. What do we got? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, not zombie. And not the parrotfish. It is the beautiful puffer fish unpuffed. All right, guys, that's 10. The Great Depression, 1929. We've talked a lot about the Great Depression on this show, and we're going to do it again, but we're going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about Depression-era food. I found a list of it. I love it. I want to tell you about it. Don't ever feed me these things. I'll slice your face. So in 1929, we have the Depression, and over that time, once Eleanor Roosevelt and FDR come into office, Eleanor Roosevelt and Cornell come together, and they really stress home economics. They stress creating with what you have menus in your house. And they would have things like and the other important thing was they were food connoisseurs, her and FDR, but they wouldn't, when guests or the press were around, they would only eat very Depression era foods. Things like mashed potatoes, deviled eggs, bean soup, things like that. Denture friendly foods, basically. And that was just like, that was the image they wanted to put forth out there during the Depression. So they had, we're going to start with prunes. Prunes, they didn't have a lot of fresh fruit. We're going to talk a lot about how they didn't have fresh fruit, but prunes were a huge substitute for fresh fruit at the time. You wonder why old people ate a lot of prunes? It actually wasn't that popular it was just something like kind of a snack thing pre-Depression, but because they kept for so long, people started adding prunes into everything, and a big thing Eleanor Roosevelt pushed was Prune Whip. Prune Whip was basically prunes whipped together with egg whites and sugar. You'd create basically a prune pudding, bake it, and that was Prune Whip. Eleanor Roosevelt served that at the White House. Then you think, what do people love? Well, they love onions and they love peanut butter. Let's stuff onions with peanut butter and bake that. That was a real thing. People started doing it around the country because Eleanor Roosevelt served it in the White House as a way, because those were two cheap things you could get to do. It's apparently exactly as bad as you think it is. Apples. Not a lot of apples around there. They started making apple. Also there was a spaghetti baked white sauce and baked carrots casserole. And honestly, that was supposed to sound bad, but after peanut butter, onions, I was like, that fucking sounds delicious. I would love some spaghetti white sauce carrots. So you couldn't get fresh fruit. Apples were really difficult to come by. They started making vinegar desserts as a way to not use apples. They wanted to make vinegar desserts with apple cider vinegar, and they did. They made apple cider vinegar like a pudding, a custard. It tasted like salt and vinegar custard, which you think sounds terrible, but to this day in Houston, restaurants will still serve vinegar desserts, and they call it vinegar cobbler. It apparently stuck around. I wouldn't call it popular, but there are like 4-star restaurants who have it there. Also apples, they would have apple pie. People wanted to make something as American as apple pie, but they didn't have apples. So they would take lemon juice and sprinkle it over crackers. One company, Nabisco, in 1937, said, we've got this new cracker, and we're going to market it as, during the Depression era, a dessert cracker. They would take crackers and they said, well, what do we want to call this cracker? Well, we want it to feel like a bite of the good life, quotes TM, a bite of the good life. So they would take Ritz crackers, they would crush them up, put them in a pie crust with some lemon juice over top of the Ritz crackers and bake it. And that was an apple substitute during the Great Depression. They had things called mulligan stew. Mulligan stew was a hobo food. And that's not like a derogatory term. It was literally only hobos ate this food. What they would do is they would be on a train. They would go to the front of the train traveling across country or across state. They would go to the front of the train, and when they passed a farm, any farm that had vegetables, they would jump off the train, gather as many vegetables as they can, and then hurry up and get back to the train, stealing them by the time the train was at the end of the train, and they would hop on the back of the train, and they would they would get onions and potatoes and cabbage and corn. They would get all of this stuff together and make a stew, but they hated the flavor of it. So what did they spice it with? Tobacco. Because they didn't have spices, they would spice it with the tobacco they had in their pockets for cigarette rolling. But what kind of tobacco was the famous tobacco for that time, for the absolutely no one has any kind of money? Bull Durham tobacco. And that's actually in the recipe. You can't make, they were so particular without any money in their pockets that they couldn't make mulligan stew without making, without using Bull Durham tobacco. They had a thing called milcorno, which was powdered milk, cornmeal, and salt. And they said it was a substitute for just everything, basically. If you needed porridge that could just fill you up and keep you just keep calories on you during this, milcorno, milkweedo, and milk odo was just a salty porridge you could eat to keep you going. But it wasn't all that bad. There was one story in 1934 of a salesman, an enterprising salesman. He sold tenderoni macaroni and nobody was buying, so he bought little packets of powdered Kraft cheese and sold it in a box with macaroni. And his sales went crazy. So Kraft was like, hey, we really need these sales. Why don't we hire this salesman who's doing this thing, and let's see if we can make a product out of it. And it was desperation, depression food that made people first make Kraft macaroni and cheese in the box. That wasn't a thing before that. Now, Thomas Jefferson had sold macaroni and cheese in the White House. We were a fan of macaroni and cheese, but they weren't doing it like that. After all of that, my favorite story is the military. So what were we doing during the Depression to feed our military? They made one very specific meal. Now, if you don't know the story, if you don't know the term backronym, a backronym is you take a word and then you make something out of the letters of the word instead of an acronym. They call it a backronym. So it's things like MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. They thought of MAD first and they were like, oh, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, perfect. Everyone thinks in the military, SOS stands for Save Our Ship or Save Our Souls. It doesn't. It's just ... .. It's easy to remember in Morse code. It doesn't stand for anything, but because in Morse code that would be SOS. So in a time of when your mind's going crazy because your ship's going under or whatever, something easy to remember is ... But it doesn't actually stand for anything. Those are just the letters SOS in the alphabet. However, in any chow hall for the last, frankly, 100 years, 90 years, since the Depression, they have served a food in chow halls in the military called SOS. It's chipped beef with gravy on toast. My question to you, with 45 seconds, what does SOS in a chow hall in the military chip beef, gravy on toast stand for? 45 seconds on the clock. And again, I haven't figured out the timer. I'm gonna do that one of these days. $26 seconds. You got here just in time for the answer to the story, Julia, but thank you for joining. I wanted to let you in. 12 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Who's got the answer for me? Yeah. Serve our slop. It is shit on a shingle. Chip beef and gravy on top of a shingle toast. Shit on a shingle. Same old stuff. That's right. Out of curiosity, George, do they still serve shit on a shingle at every meal? Clancy, do they still serve shit on a shingle at every meal? Oh God, forget it. So what's our everybody? What are our scores after who? I don't know who was in the lead. I know Pud. I think he got it. 39.5. We've got a 33. Guys with a score of 39.5. Can anybody beat that? No? Okay. Well, big round of applause, everybody, for the Kia Cephia, and a 37 for Julia. Big score on Twitch. Good job. All right, guys, well, that is going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. Doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm Douglas Larlam saying thank you so much. I love you. Don't be shitty. I hope you learned something.